Hey, VHS.
Hello?
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry. You sleepy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Turkey day?
Hey, Turkey. Oh, that's what we'll watch too. Gotta write that down.
Junior Chef?
No. Hey, miss.
Not quite, Miss Aurelia. Not quite.
Is it like, because I haven't seen it yet, is it like everything but the tip?
Reverse frosted tips? Oh,
Yeah.
it would be amazing. Someone has to have done that before.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh my god, I can't stop.
Everything but the tip. Hey, Don.
Hey, Mia. Hey, Don. Hey, Brainbow.
Hello, everybody.
Gabe, they're all here for you.
It's true.
They're all here to see what you've done.
What they've done. This is all them. I mean, and me too. I had to go do it, you know? I get some credit.
Yeah, you do. Hello. Oh,
I'm saluting.
welcome everyone. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. Behind the screen is a new Gabe. A new blonde Gabe.
It's true.
Right?
I should have got like a drum roll or something prepared. You know? What do we do about
Maybe
this?
I could do it.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe my microphone won't pick it up. Is that working? Oh! It looks like you've always had it.
That's what she said. She's like, it looks so natural. Looks like it's just my natural color.
Whoa.
I'm shaking.
Is that something that you have to do?
Yeah, you got to mix the color. You got to mix it. It's still setting. There it is. I'm blonde now, for real.
Whoa.
Actual blonde. Cheers, everybody.
That's crazy. Cheers. What are you drinking? Is this only for blonde people?
Yeah, it's special. You wouldn't understand.
Damn. Gene says there's no change.
Fuck you, Gene. Nice. Wrong one.
Oh.
It took
Cooks Clown, welcome.
Hello.
Mia,
It took
Bree.
took like, I don't know.
Nice.
2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. Hour and a half.
Wow.
Hour 45. It was pretty short. I have pretty good hair, guys.
So what's the process here? How did
So
hey,
first
Gumshoe.
I woke up in the morning, took a shower.
Stop looking at me.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I went there, and on the phone when I made the appointment, oh sorry, phones are open now. I forgot to open them, but they're open now.
Phones are up.
I don't remember, because I was kind of like, she was asking what I wanted or whatever, and I was like, oh, you know, just blonde or bleached or whatever. I really don't care. And she was like, what do you mean? Or, you know, why wouldn't you want something specific? And I was like, well, I kind of just lost a bet. You know, I have to do it. She's like, oh, okay, you got to tell me the story. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I wasn't a bet, and I explained everything. And then she was like, what's Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I had to explain Twitch, which was funny. But she was super nice. And yeah, I told her just, I need something blonde, or I showed her the picture of the dude from Nope, because that's still kind of the basis that I wanted. But this is more like blonde to blonde instead of like silvery blonde, which is cool, you know?
Mm.
How's the hair to beard blend? It's a straight line.
Bree's asking that.
Straight line.
Oh,
I like it
nice.
though. I like the line. I didn't want to blend it, you know? Yeah, so she gave me a haircut because my hair was disgustingly long. And then yeah, she just gooped it all up, put it all in there. And then she's like, it's gonna get very itchy. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, how long do we need to let it sit? and she
Uh-huh.
she said depends on your hair. So some hair takes a long time, some hair takes it right away, and my hair took it right away.
Oh, look at you. Taking it right away. Taking it immediately.
I took it immediately. And then, yeah, it sat for a while, and then she did the washing thing, and then she did the toning thing, and then the toning thing looked fucking awful, and I'm like, oh my God, is that going to be my color? And she's like, no, it's just, it's doing its thing. And then she washed it, and it was done.
I love it, but I'm also wondering,
Mhm.
is that skeleton new? Did I not notice that last time?
Yeah, it's new.
You distracted me with your hair, and then I noticed the skeleton next to you. What?
Yeah, at the place I go to, every time you get your hair dyed blonde, you get a skeleton.
Free skeleton with every bleaching.
Every person has a free skeleton. Yeah, he's new.
Yes.
We got him a couple months ago.
Cool.
It's my 8-foot skeleton. I finally got one. I love him.
Wow, it's 8 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Sorry,
and his eyes are glowing, and his collarbone is glowing.
I worked very hard, and I'm very proud to get certain parts. Certain parts of him glowing while not showing the same light on the wall. Like, I'm very proud of it.
You did a good job.
It was hard work. I did it.
Yeah, that's cool.
We need a name for him. I don't know what to call him. He's gonna be. He's the new permanent fixture in the room. Monty will be back for Halloween. Monty's a Halloween thing, but the skeleton is eternal.
Yes,
like my hair.
Whoa! Wait. Are you once your roots start growing in for your hair? Are you bleaching it again?
No. No, probably not. Because it's too much. You know? It's not worth it.
Oh, Don's asking what's the name of the salon you went to. Name him after them.
Tangles.
Since they gave it to you.
Tangles.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Tangles. All right, Mr. Tangles is the name of the skeleton. Mr. Tangles.
Good one, Don. Love it. Tangles.
So yeah, shout out to Veronica. She did my hair. She was great.
So you did tell her about the show? Is she watching, you think?
I didn't give her a card because I didn't want to. But I did follow here. You know what? I'm gonna drop her Instagram. Give her a couple follows, okay?
Nice.
Give her a couple. Jesus, Roscoe. Give her a couple follows, and let's get her to 200, okay? Let's get her to 200.
Hey, yeah, let's do it.
She's at 192.
Veronica from Tangles.
Tangles.
Whoa, wait, what? Oh,
what?
I thought you were giving out her phone number or something.
Oh no. But she was super cool, and yeah, I explained the show, and I tried to explain the show. It's so hard, you know.
It is. I had to do it the other day, and I was like, it's a thing.
Yeah, I call this show a podcast because that's really easy. And then I call the Friday show like, oh, it's a variety show, and that's where I kind of leave it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get her to 200. Come on, give her a follow. Give her a follow.
Veronica at Tangles.
Come on. Maybe she'll give me a deal on the next hair. If we get her to 200, no, I'm kidding. I'll go pink. I'm kidding.
You heard it here.
I'm kidding.
You heard it here. He's going pink.
Just crossing my fingers.
Damn.
So yeah, that was my adventure. No, I'm not dyeing my beard. Absolutely not. But it wasn't too bad. It was it got a little itchy at one point, but Effie was there and I was distracted, so it wasn't too bad. It was great. I'm just happy to get a haircut. I needed one so bad. I was starting to look like a beetle.
Like a dung beetle?
Yeah, I was stinky.
What besides dyeing your hair, did you watch anything this week?
I did.
Or last week, I guess?
Yes. Let me pull up my list.
Bree says you should put glitter in your beard for a holiday show.
No. Absolutely.
Glitter, it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah, no way.
Once it's on you.
Yeah.
Forget
Can
it.
I do
Hey Heck.
Hey Heck, is there a filter? Can I do a glitter filter? That'll do.
That probably.
That's cheating though. We're working our way through Cabinet of Curiosities. We only have like 2 left, I think. And you gotta watch this show.
I know, I do.
Fucking good. Even the episodes that are like, not as good, still fucking good. You know?
Still really good.
Still incredible. All of them. They're all fantastic. There's one with Kate Matucci. I don't, from Garfunkel.
Kate Micucci?
Kate Micucci. From Garfunkel and Oates. You know her?
Yeah.
She's in one. She's great.
She's awesome.
There's a Crispin Glover episode, which is awesome. Crispin Glover looks still very young. Was he younger than fucking Michael J. Fox in that movie? Because he seems very young.
I think he was about the same age. But I recently heard that he went back in time and he got his younger self to come to our time. So you're probably just looking at you're probably seeing the younger version of him.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, they're all really good. You got to watch it, Ben.
I will. I'm going to.
We watched. Do it now, though. We watched a movie on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. You can come back though. Oh shit, he's watching the movie.
I saw it all.
Oh damn! What'd you think?
I went back in time. I time traveled. Next time you see Crispin Glover, he's gonna be old. I switched him out.
You switched him out.
and I watched all of them. It's a great show.
It is. It's fantastic. He's only in one episode though, so.
Yeah, I know. Well, I also went into the future. They're making a season 2. He's going to be in another episode. So
that's great.
Spoilers.
It's exciting.
Sorry.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
This show is what American Horror Stories should have been. You know?
Yeah.
It's an anthology, and like, I mean, American Horror Stories has cool episodes, but like they're all pretty flat. And this one. And this is Netflix. The budget is way more than FX or whatever the fuck. But like, it's like, you know, it's so good. It's so fucking fantastic. Hey, Manny Masks. Hello.
Hey.
We're talking about Cabinet of Curiosity.
Cabinet of Curious. Couriers.
Cabinet of Curious.
Yeah.
We watched the Netflix original movie called The Good Nurse.
I haven't seen it.
Yes, Terry, I did via mail. The Good Nurse is with Eddie Redmayne and Jessica Chastain. It's about a nurse who's real good.
Excellent nurse.
No. Eddie Redmayne plays a serial killer who kills people who are his patients. And this was a real dude.
Yes.
Who killed a lot of fucking people over a lot of years. And like that part of the story is like upsetting enough, but the way that it was handled with the hospitals and all that shit is absolutely infuriating, because absolutely nothing happened. And they knew something was they treated him like a priest, where they'd like, oh, he's doing something bad, send him over here. And it's like, oh my God, dude, he killed literally, like, the confirmed is like 24, but they say that the number could be upwards of like 300.
Holy shit.
And like, people will never know if their loved one died naturally or of a fucking serial killer. And he was in New Jersey, Ben.
Wow.
It's close to you.
Was.
Was. He's in prison now. Spoilers.
New Jersey, home of the Toxic Avenger.
And the
New Jersey's only superhero.
It's true. I mean, you were there.
I went to New Jersey a few times.
Oh. You didn't live in New Jersey?
No.
Oh, close enough.
Never lived in New Jersey.
Yeah, he injected insulin in the saline bags, and then he would just like in the storage room, it would just be random. So and he wouldn't put the thing on the patient like another nurse would. So like he just did it and then was gone, like nowhere. And so, you know, it was suspicious when he came eventually, but for a while it was like, no one knew.
That's
crazy.
That is creepy.
It's very disturbing. But Eddie Redmayne, fantastic. And Jessica Chastain. She's also really good.
Trash. Jessica Trash.
No, don't call her trash.
Trash Chain.
What else? You watch anything else?
Hey, OG Snack Man. I watched what I think is my new favorite movie of all time. It's called Barbarian. The Barbarian or Barbary?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Oh,
Blockhead.
a ghost.
Thank you, Blockhead.
Blockhead. Hi, Blockhead. Thank you.
Blockhead. You love it. You loved it. It's perfect.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's.
I was like, there were points in this movie. I was watching this alone because I don't think Naomi can handle this movie.
Yeah.
I was watching it with Littles was looking out the window. I was watching the movie and I just turned to Littles and I was like, are you seeing this? This is cool. And she was just looking out the window. She wasn't watching the movie. There's just so many just amazing things in this movie. There's also like that, like, at least for me, I was talking to the movie while it was going on. Like, no, stop it. What are you doing? Do not do this. Just leave. And I love when movies do that.
Yeah.
It's an amazing movie.
I felt like watching that movie, I felt like I did when I was watching It Follows, where I'm like, this is like something really fucking special and amazing. I loved it. I think it's a fucking perfect movie. It's so disturbing.
It is.
It's disturbing, but it's not like depressing. It's like there's some dark shit. There's some really dark shit, but it's not the way they portray it. It's not like, it's depressing. I watched a depressing movie that I'm going to talk about in a minute. But this was like still fun in a way, you know? And the like, there's a thing that happens like right in the middle where there's just a left turn out of nowhere. And I'm like, what? Like I was watching with Effie and I looked at her like Littles and she was also looking out the window. And I was like, what are you doing? Watch this. And I was like, oh my God, like what is going on? Because then there's a left turn and then it's like 20 minutes of something. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you know, it's so good. Such a fantastic.
If you have not seen this movie, please do yourself a favor and watch this because it is incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So good.
Yeah.
Welcome, Brant.
Hello.
And Grizzleby.
Barbarian.
Oh my God. You know what? Also,
yeah.
Maybe I'm dumb, but why is it called Barbarian?
I think because the street they live on is like Barbary Street or something. Barbary Road. Yeah. So they're barbarians.
Okay. Hey, reptile.
It's like when you live in a town and you know they have a funny name for Floridians
the
or
citizens.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Are people from Utah called Utonians?
I think now they are for sure. Utonians sounds like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Mulan.
Seriously, watch it. What?
Blockhead says, did
Blockhead
you see the animated version called Hannah Barbarian? Whoa, Blockhead. You know that dude we follow, Ben, on Instagram that does like the cartoony versions of like that, you know, Jason and shit? That dude should do Hannah Barbarian. That's amazing.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
you too.
Frank's kid.
Frank's
Kid.
yeah. Everyone go follow Frank's kid.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, that was amazing stuff.
I watched a movie called The Innocents. As in the innocents, like the innocent people, not like we're all innocent. It's a Shudder exclusive. They didn't make it, but I believe they bought it, and now it's streaming exclusively on Shudder.
Okay.
It is. It's I think it's a Swedish movie or a Danish movie. It's about a bunch of kids living in an apartment complex, and they it's hard to talk about it without saying anything. They all discover they all have weird things going on with each of them. There is an extremely upsetting scene in the beginning of the movie that Ben you wouldn't like a lot. Involves a cat. Okay, if you don't want to hear literally anything about the movie, like literally nothing, then mute for the next second. But I'm going to tell you what it's about because it's in the trailer and it's in the thing. So basically, they all kind of discover that they have like weird little superpowers.
Cool.
And it's not like a superhero movie or anything. It's more like, did you ever see Chronicle? Chronicle. That was with I think Michael B. Jordan and was in it. And it's just like a bunch of high school or college kids they're like hiking and they find some rock and then it all gives them powers. And it's like, what would happen if like normal people, teenagers, got superpowers? Like what would happen? It's basically that with kids, with the three dudes that got powers. Yeah, exactly. And it's that with kids. And it's like, what would happen if kids got powers where they could like communicate, and one can like has telekinesis and can spin a big wheel if he wanted to, you know. This is reference to our own show, and it's good. And there's like the natural kind of villain of the group, and then there's like the hero, and it's a really cool story. There's some stuff that's like depressing involving a cat, so I'm warning you.
Well, yeah, but it's fake.
It's fake.
Ooh, a ghost. Hey, Zoltan.
Hey, Zoltan. It's fake, but it doesn't look fake. Remember in what's the show? The Netflix show with all the cats on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a million cats on the beach, and like it looks fake, and they're, you know, like it's like whatever. This doesn't look fake. This looks 100% real, and that it was like, oh, that's sad. But it's really good movie. Hi, Zombie. You should watch it.
Bing bong.
It's a little bing bong. It's a little slow. It's very slow. Zombie, don't watch it. Don't watch it, Zombie. It's pretty slow, but it has a cool story. It has a cool thing that it does. I don't know. Go watch it if you want to.
It's cool.
I don't give a shit.
And it's Swedish. Swedish
or it's Danish. I don't know. One of those.
Could be Danish.
It's called The Innocents. The Innocents. Ha, Zoltan. Funny. Gene made the same joke.
I finished up the 101 scariest horror movie scenes from Shudder.
Yeah.
I am happy with number 1.
Agreed.
I won't spoil it.
Yep.
I won't spoil it. It's one of my favorites. So yeah. I like that series all in all. It's not a series. Is it a series? It's a series. Yeah, it was good. It's nice seeing like fans of horror movies and people who participate, actors and directors and producers, talk about what scares them in movies. And it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like there's a lot of special effects people in there talking about special effects stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in there who I wouldn't expect to see in there, which is kind of cool. Not like, but
Like
like
who?
like the talking heads, like the dude
Yeah.
who was the band leader for Jay Leno on the Tonight Show, Kevin Eubanks. I don't know
He
why.
was in there?
Yeah, he was in there a lot, and I'm like, is he in the horror world or is he just a big fan?
Huh.
Chris Hardwick's wife, who was in like one random ass movie.
Yes.
That was interesting. She's a billionaire though,
I
so
think-
she can be in anything she wants.
I mean, Shudder is AMC, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So yeah,
Makes
there are a
sense.
lot of AMC people.
that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also watched I think it's the latest one. I haven't checked to see if there's a new one, but the Queer for Fear
Mm-hmm.
episode, latest one I watched was about vampire lesbians,
Whoa,
and it was awesome.
That sounds amazing.
It was mostly about it focuses heavily on the vampires and vampire lesbians.
That's
It was
hot.
awesome.
I'm a
You
big
should
fan
watch
of both
it.
those things. I'm gonna watch it.
Too.
I'm gonna watch it. I
You-
started.
It's a good one.
I've been doing a lot. I think almost everything we watched this week was on Shudder. I started Popcorn, which I had never seen before. Have you seen Popcorn?
Mhm. I have not.
That's a CAD movie for sure. Which
Yeah.
was part of Joe Bob's Halloween thing.
Right. Right.
good.
Right.
Pretty good.
Popcorn.
But
I like
I'm only
Popcorn.
I'm only like halfway through it.
Mm.
Not much. It's called Popcorn, but there's not much popcorn in the movie.
You're
There
only
is-
halfway through. It could be like the tail, like the back end of the movie is all popcorn.
Filled with popcorn. There's a cool clock in the movie that like they're putting on like a horror movie festival, and when it's time to start, there's a clock and there's like a demon or something and it screams and then the clock drips blood. It's so cool. I want one.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Come. Hey,
Hi,
Zombie.
Cheeky.
Welcome. Hey, Cheeky.
It's just blonde. I'm not
Hey,
blonde.
Keith.
Hey, Keith.
No, you're blonde.
I have two more, and both are extremely important movies I want to talk about. I don't know if we should start with the happy side or the sad side. Which one?
Mm. Do sad and then end with
End it
happy.
with happy. Okay. So we watched Speak No Evil,
Mm.
which is another Shudder exclusive. This I think is a Shudder original. And I had been seeing lots of TikToks of this movie, like, top fucking movies of the year, top horror movies, lesser known horror movies, blah blah blah. So we watched it. By far, one of the more upsetting movies I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Like, it gave me like Midsummer, like the tension that this movie is able to like shove in your face. It starts here and it just constantly goes up, and it's such a good fucking movie, and it is
Yeah. Wow.
unbelievably upsetting.
Mm.
So if you're in the mood for that,
Any cats in it?
no animals, I don't think.
Okay.
No animals. There might be a cat, but nothing happens to it. Yeah, it's called Speak No Evil. It's really good, but it is fucking sad.
And this is on Shudder.
This is on Shudder. This is a Shudder original. I follow Shudder everywhere, and they talk about this movie all the time.
Oh wait.
Thank you, Effie. The alert doesn't work.
Mm.
Hey, Simbi.
Hey, Simbi.
Why does the
Hey, Simbi. Simbi has purple hair. You have blonde hair.
Yep. She said
Look
the hairdresser said, now that I have this, I could very easily dye my hair any color.
Okay. I know you're not going to, but if you were to, what color would you do?
Probably like a dark or light brown. Seafoam green.
Ooh.
You should add some
Many
red
masks.
splotches. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still want to do the like silvery, like gray silver color, platinum color. That's
Okay.
Hold on, we're getting a call. Yellow.
You should dye your hair Ben Monster color, and then also
Whoa.
get little spots dyed in it for the horns.
It's a good
Is what
idea.
you should do.
It's a good idea.
Wow. Gene, excellent
really should.
idea.
She
And if you do, and Gabe, if you don't do it, you know what you should do.
What should I do, Gene?
Now what?
You just
What
like
should
my
you
dick.
do?
Thanks, Gene. Good to hear from you.
Hi, Gene.
She did. She showed me pictures of like hair she did, and like she did like cheetah spots on a guy, which is pretty neat.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll go cheetah spots.
Like that.
Nah, I probably
Would that make you move faster
yeah,
too?
yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah. Yeah. See No Evil. Very good movie. Extremely depressing, but it's fantastic. So go watch it. The last movie I watched, I want to get the
Yes.
poster because this. Do you remember, Ben, when I watched Psycho Gorman off stream, and then I was like, dude, we need to watch Psycho Gorman for the show because it's going to be the new #1.
Yes. Yes.
I felt the same way with this movie that I watched. It's not, if we do it, it's not
What?
going to be #1, but it's going to be fucking high up there. Okay.
What movie
It's
is
called-
it? Barbarian?
It's called Deadstream. Okay.
Oh, I saw the trailer for this. This is
Yeah.
about the guy. This is a funny one. This is a funny one,
this
right?
is a funny one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's about like a YouTuber, a streamer who is one of those guys that does crazy challenges, and he goes into a very haunted house and films
Mhm.
himself and from 700 different angles, and
Right.
it's fucking fantastic. Ben, you will love this movie. You
Okay.
will love it because it's got great effects and like some gory monstery stuff, but it's also like
Mhm.
funny. It
Awesome.
captures the Twitch persona very well to the point where I'm like, oh man, I do that. Like I need to stop. It's really good, and I want to watch it for CAD. It's the
Hell
same
yeah.
level of Psycho Gorman, so I want to watch it. So let's maybe like December we can
Cool.
watch it. That seems like a fun December movie.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I want to watch it for sure. But yeah, Deadstream.
Cool.
Robert originally
Only on Shudder.
only on Shudder. Robert told me about it, that he watched it a couple weeks ago or a month ago, and he really liked it.
Mhm.
And
Awesome.
do you say smash that like and subscribe? I do. Speaking of which,
Smash it.
you should follow us and smash that button.
Yeah. Yeah. Smash everything.
Just
Smash everything around you.
Yeah.
Hopefully
You
you
have
hit
a
that.
dog?
No.
Looking at me.
Mhm. Let's get into some news, shall we? Do you have anything else?
Yeah.
Are you done?
No, that was it. That was all I watched. Barbarian. And
Barbarian.
those two shows. Yeah.
Look at this chia pet,
What? Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. It's pretty cute.
That is cool.
You ever do a chia pet?
I have one. I still haven't done mine. I have my Willie Nelson one. Simbi and Jake got me that.
Oh, that's right.
I need to do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
But now that I have nice big windows that I can put my
Yeah.
chia pet in,
you should get a
I'm going to do my
Cthulhu.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson
No,
and Cthulhu.
Willie Nelson. Oh, put them together?
Yeah, that's a cool combo. Like a weird band.
That'd be cool.
Where do we want to go? Oh, that's I duplicated that story. I'm gonna save that one for last.
Another Cthulhu?
Yeah. We should make a Ben Monster Chia Pet.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty easy. Like,
Right?
you got to make like the clay thing, but then it's just like that's it, and then you get the chia seeds.
You seed all over
And-
it.
Yeah.
You just seed it.
You seed all over it.
I'm gonna skip that one. No one cares. So the movie I watched, The Good Nurse.
Six.
Yes.
Netflix is
Huh?
doing the same thing they did with the Dahmer series. Is they're releasing a documentary about that guy,
Oh, the real version.
the real version. So, capturing the Killer Nurse documentary coming to Netflix this weekend. Pretty excited. I didn't know about this until about 5 minutes ago, but I'm very excited because now that I watched the movie, I did a lot of reading about him, and now there's going to be a documentary, which is very exciting.
So you watch the docudrama first, and then you watch the documentary next.
Yep, that's how it works. This is very exciting news. Netflix and Ryan Murphy reteaming for The Watcher season 2, which I have not watched yet. I haven't watched The Watcher, but they're gonna do more monster stories. So, I thought it was weird that they called the Jeffrey Dahmer show Monster: The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, but now it makes sense. They're gonna do more. So it's gonna be Monster: The fucking Gacy story or whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Tell the story of other monstrous figures who have impacted society. Big fan. More. Give me all of it. Give me all the true crime, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Go
go.
ahead. You go.
I used to be into true crime, and now it's too creepy for me. Some of it's just like I can't do it. I like the fake stuff.
If it's
I don't know. I don't like the real stuff.
if it's like Dahmer or Gacy, if it's like a serial killer who's fucking dead or it's in the 70s or something, it doesn't bother me. If it's like unsolved mysteries or something where it's like this horrible thing happened. Oh,
Right.
dude, I was watching. I forgot to mention Unsolved Mysteries. Are you watching the new? Have you seen the new season of Unsolved Mysteries? There's a UFO one, one that's like, oh, how do you disprove that one, guys? And I was talking to myself because I don't really. I mean, I believe in like out there aliens, but like this story is fucking crazy, and there's like scientific proof of shit. Whew.
What?
Yeah, you got to watch the UFO episode. I don't remember what it's called. It's like the second or third one of this season. It's so good. Didn't you have a serial killer close to you? Yeah. Very close.
Thanks.
Close enough that I was like, hey, we're not going to go there until this thing is resolved. And we didn't, but it was resolved in like a week. So, yeah.
They
so
caught the person.
They did. He's in prison. I don't know where he is, but he's something. So yeah, monster.
It's definitely something.
Monster. The last piece of news, which is very exciting for me and other people, I'm assuming, but it's not so much as confirmed. It's 28 months later, finally coming together? Question mark. Danny Boyle teases a renewed interest. He's talking about it. He's saying that like we want to do it. Alex Garland, who wrote the original script, and he wrote Annihilation and Men, and Cillian Murphy. I never know how to pronounce his name, but he wants to come back. Please, God, make it happen.
Those are good movies.
So fucking good. So fucking good.
I got to see those in the theater, and that was good.
I didn't see 28 Days Later until like DVD, but 28 weeks later I saw in theater. That was amazing.
What's up, Daryl? How's it going?
Daryl,
How's your outdoor adventures going?
hello. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Daryl tried to call on Friday, but the phone was busy. We did get a lot of phone calls on Friday.
That was a busy day. Phones are wide open now if you want to call.
Tom, yeah, he went blonde.
It's true.
He did it. He did it for you, Tom.
I did it for Tom. When I went there, I was like, hey, I'm doing this for Tom. This to me feels like, hey, everyone wants to do it, but like the studio maybe is like not sure. So let's put this, let's leak this story and let's see if the internet wants it to happen, and then they'll do it, which often works. So I'm hoping this works too, because I really want as soon as I saw the 28 weeks later, I'm like, oh man, 28 months later is coming real soon. And then it never did. Thanks, Tom.
Now they're not zombies in this, right? They're infected. Is that what they're called? Right.
Infected. Okay. Infected.
Zombie says people do have zombie fatigue, though.
I have zombie feast fatigue, but I don't have zombie movie fatigue.
What was the last zombie movie?
People don't have zombie fatigue. That's just like people have been saying that forever. That's just like people who say superhero fatigue. No, that's not true.
Superheroes don't get tired.
Yeah, they're superheroes. Speaking of which, let me see if I can find a good picture. When I was doing my hair yesterday, the little what's it called? The little
smock.
Her smock was like an American flag. And when I had my blonde hair, I felt like Homelander.
I know it's coming.
I felt like a fucking Homelander, and I was like, take a picture of me because I look like Homelander with this. Oh shit! Let me find a picture where I don't look like an idiot. Here we go.
Nice.
Homelander, baby. I needed some milk.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's it for the news. Speaking of
that's
which,
it. That's all she wrote.
Everyone, go follow my hairdresser, please. Come on.
Go follow. Come on.
200. What are you gonna
Tangles.
Do? Yeah.
Tangles.
Mr. Tangles. Come on, go follow. Go follow.
Gabe's
come on.
Hairdresser.
I said I would shout her out.
Come on.
200. Maybe she'll give me a discount.
So you are gonna go back. You are gonna go back, and
I really like the haircut she gave me. So
okay, so you're going back for a haircut.
I don't know what the price is just for a haircut. But I don't think I'll dye my hair again. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll try the silver. Okay. The white.
Maybe you should just do the American flag. Maybe you should do the American flag.
I don't think so. Probably not gonna do that.
That'd be amazing.
All right. Should we get into the movie?
Yeah. Let's get into this new nightmare. Wes Craven's.
Wes Craven's.
What is Wes Craven? What is Wes Craven? He's craving hamburgers.
He's
hungry.
East Craven.
Wes is craving some hamburger. I did not like this movie one bit.
Yeah, I didn't get to talk to you about it. After or during the movie, I was like in the chat, I was like, I don't know if I like it or hate it. I said, I think I hate it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't. This is like pre-Scream, but not good. It's like this movie needed to happen for Scream to happen, you know?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, you can definitely see where he was going with the whole meta thing in this thing.
Even like the calling and like on the phone is like, oh my god, it's literally Scream. I honestly, like, thinking about it, I can't remember like anything sticking out to me. Like, there was no really cool kills. Like, Freddy looked cool. I guess he looked definitely meaner
Mm-hmm.
The coat was an interesting addition. I don't like the glove. Not a fan.
No.
The colors were a little different. His coloring was different.
Yeah.
And I think the whole idea is stupid. So I don't think I like any of it.
Okay, so I agree with you. He did look scarier and meaner. But you know what was missing? He needed a little bit of slime on him. Like this was a dry Freddy.
Yeah.
And he definitely needed to not be that dry.
He was cold. He was wearing a coat.
True. Very true.
You know?
Daryl fell asleep watching this movie and nothing happened.
Right. Yeah, I knew nothing about this movie. All I knew was New Nightmare, Wes Craven's back. Someone, when we mentioned it, someone was like, "Oh, the meta one," and I was like, "I don't know what that means, but whatever." And this is like too weird, you know?
Yeah. It's the glove was cool in the beginning.
Yeah.
I thought
like
the glove, the robot part. But then when it got like all the bones on it, like it was weird. I didn't like the bone glove.
Bone glove.
Yeah.
Heck says Wes regretted changing the look, but it was Robert Englund's favorite look. Like, I don't know. It was like, I don't know. It was fucking weird. And bringing in, there was this whole arc. Okay, so when it started, I'm like, okay, Robert Englund in the story went crazy. And now he's like, he thinks he's Freddy. And he's killing people. And it obviously wasn't that at all. And then there was this part where like Robert Englund is like painting a picture of this evil Freddy. And then we never see him again after that. And it's like, well, what was the point of him painting this and talking on the phone and just to confirm that he's been seeing something? And this also felt like, I don't remember which movie it was, but the one where there was like the evil spirit and that's what Freddy is. And this just felt like that version again, where it's like there's some, I hate that. I hate when it's like Freddy is not Freddy. He's actually this evil spirit from ancient times. Like, no, he's just Freddy. He's a guy who was burned and can come and haunt your dreams. Like, I don't like when they add all this weird, like we have to explain how Freddy works, you know?
Freddy's just Freddy, dry or wet.
The idea of like trapping this entity in a story is cool. If this wasn't a Freddy movie and this was just like, I guess it has to be something, you know, for it to work. But I don't know. I didn't like it. I don't think I liked it at all.
Yeah. It plays around with cool concepts.
Yeah.
But they're executed poorly and confusing.
Yeah.
Also, didn't like the kid. He's the kid from the Kindergarten Cop. Yeah. Also,
Boys Have a Penis.
He was in a bunch of episodes. Yeah, Boys Have Penis, Girls Have Vagina. That kid. He's also in Full House.
Yep.
Yeah. He's okay, but I felt the acting was a little like stilted with the lead actress. And
Hex
she did a better job in the original. Yes, I'm sorry.
The most fucked up thing to me was that they decided to write the stalker aspect into the movie because Heather Langenkamp had a real stalker issue she was dealing with.
What? Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weak. And also, it's so fucking long. It's so long, and I feel like it's one of those movies where I'm watching it, and then I'm like, it's been an hour and a half, and nothing has happened. It's one of those movies where people are running around to locations, like, oh, let's run here, and then, oh, this thing happened with the kid. Okay, let's go back here, and then the husband goes over here, and then he comes back, and like, the kills were very boring. Freddy was not fun as much as he is in the other ones.
He got creepier, and the cool effects happen later in the movie, like toward the very end, where he opens up his mouth and tries to eat that kid.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That was
and his tongue wrapping around Heather was cool. But he had like a really long arm at one point in that. This all happens in one scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not like throughout the movie. What was also like at the end? Were they at the Parthenon? Like, what was that?
I don't know.
That blew up.
I don't know.
It was so weird.
And Freddy does not show up until, like, you get little hints of him, of course, but you don't see Freddy until like an hour into the movie, maybe. It's around that.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, it's so strange. Yeah, let's get into it though.
Okay.
Robert said that he has a meeting, but he will hopefully try to call when it's done. So
okay, cool.
he's gonna call in and give us his thoughts.
Okay.
And prayers.
Thoughts and prayers about this movie.
Yeah, so we see some hands building a looks like robot mechanical Freddy glove.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
See,
I'm
this is a cool robot
I was like,
Freddy.
oh my god, he's gonna chop off his hand to give it like a robot hand. That sounds awesome. But then it's actually just a movie set. And here's Wes Anderson, or not not Wes Anderson.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. God, can you imagine a Freddy directed by Wes Anderson? It'd be amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's a set. Here's Heather Langenkamp. And I'm like, okay, when I first see it, I didn't see the nameplate. So I'm like, okay, they're making a Freddy movie with Nancy, and it's in the world, and she made a book, and they're making a horror movie. But then they're calling her Heather, and it's like, oh no, she's playing herself. So I'm like, okay, this is when things start to get weird. So yeah, they're doing this stuff, and the hand cuts the dude, and then the hand kind of goes crazy. It's a robot hand, and it kills people, slashes the dude's neck. That's the boyfriend who designed the glove, and it kills him. And then she wakes up. And it was a dream or it was a nightmare, and they wake up in the middle of an earthquake, which happens all throughout the movie.
Yes, lots of earthquakes. You know what kind of pisses me off about this movie? So this is if the sequels to Freddy happen still, right? Those are still canon in here. Where are all the other people? Where are the Dream Warriors?
I don't know.
Bring them back. That would be cool.
They brought back Heather, Robert Englund, and the dad. I think the one of the boyfriends was in the funeral scene. Like, where's Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 90s. This is when he's at peak popularity, but come on, man. Bring back fucking somebody else. Anybody.
Yeah.
This kid's screaming a lot. He's saying, boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
He is kind of channeling, like he doesn't see Freddy, does he? I guess he sees Freddy at night.
Freddy is like, I don't really know what's happening. Freddy is like channeling him. They're communicating some way. He starts talking like Freddy and saying lines from the movie, and she does not allow him to watch her movies, the Freddy movies.
Right.
And that's the whole thing later.
Yeah, he's got a little dinosaur that protects him at night.
I had
called
that
Rex.
Dinosaur. I had the same.
What?
Dinosaur.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. In the background of this whole movie, there's Heather getting calls from a stalker, which is literally just the scream, like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" But he's saying like Freddy lines. Hold on, I got a burp. So she's kind of freaking out. They're logging the calls with the police. She goes on a talk show, and they're talking about like, "Hey, is Freddy coming back?" And she's like, "No, he's dead."
Right.
And then he's like, "We got a surprise." And then Freddy comes out, and this is like normal.
It's Freddy.
Real Freddy.
We love Freddy. I want that sign.
Yeah, me too. And this is just Robert Englund as Freddy. And then there he is as Robert Englund.
This movie is so fucking weird.
Yeah. We go to New Line Cinema, and they're talking about seeing Bob, and I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Bob Weinstein.
I think so.
And I'm like, oh boy, I hope your brother doesn't come in. I don't know if this is actually him or not, but I'm imagining.
Well, I mean, they all acted like they have never acted before.
Right, so probably.
So
Well, I think
it might be.
Wes did an okay job. He did good. He was fine.
Yeah.
So there, yeah. Oh, Bob Shea. Okay, that makes sense. That's good. That's good. Not Bob Weinstein.
No.
Bob Shea is like, hey, come back and do another movie. Wes is writing it. She's like, I don't know. We'll see. And the kid's freaking out.
People love Freddy.
They do. And
Gotta
she's like,
do another movie.
She's like, look, she didn't tell him that. Oh, he's wearing a Fangoria shirt. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He is working on the Freddy glove, and he didn't tell her. I guess it was supposed to be like a weird surprise. Right. And then Bob told her that he's working on it, and then the glove was right here, but now the glove is missing. Also,
and
come on.
She tells him to come home because the kid's freaking out.
Yeah, kid's freaking out. He's like, I'll be home in 3 hours. It's a prop glove. It's not going to be real. In no way do they make a real sharp knife glove. Even for like the insert shots, I've never made props for a movie, but I have to imagine they're all fake, you know? But whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to put your actors at risk just in case. It wouldn't be really sharp.
Exactly.
It would look sharp.
So we're 30 minutes into the movie, and absolutely nothing has happened. Okay. The dad is falling asleep on the drive home, and Freddy goes for that dick.
This
looked horrible.
This pissed me off. You can do this in reality. You can make this.
Yeah.
Why is this CG? Why? Why? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep. Very weird. It's basically the bathtub scene. You know, film it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be dreamlike. Like, this doesn't even need to be an actor. Like, do something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the start of everything being CG. I think we're coming back around to practical now, but yeah, so
Daryl says some props can be sharp and scary for real. Usually a prop knife has a sharper close-up knife, a dull retractable knife, and a hilt to stick out of the body post-stab. Wow.
Damn. Good to know. She goes and identifies the body, and she's like, hey, he fell asleep when he was driving, and then she notices the Freddy claws. I don't know this dude's name, but he's one of those guys that's in everything. He was in Deadwood. He's great.
Deadwood?
Yeah, you ever watch Deadwood?
No, but I live right next door to Deadwood.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Can you go to Al Swearengen's fucking bar?
I go there all the time.
You're like, I'll take one Deadwood. I didn't know you lived that close. That's cool. I want to go there. I love that show.
Yeah.
The bar burned down. Damn it, Terry. Now I'm not going to come visit. Yeah, so we're at the funeral scene. This is where we get some cameos, I think. I don't know this series enough to know every person, but this is where we first see the dad. This is the babysitter. Here's
the dad from
Freddy,
the
Wes.
Hell movie. What was the name of that movie?
Hell House. This guy. That guy's somebody, right? I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's the dad from Nightmare on Elm Street, but he's also, I believe he was in a Friday the 13th. What?
No, that's not the dad. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me pause it on him.
That guy. Oh, not that guy.
Not that guy. Yeah.
The guy in the background. Hellmaster. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm talking. I know
Yeah.
that guy. I know. The young dude is like, I don't know who he is. I'm assuming he was a friend or a boyfriend or something. Yeah, there's an earthquake.
yeah,
The body
probably.
starts to sink into this hole. Which, hey, go watch Curative Cabinosities. Jesus Christ. This was pretty cool though. Tina's boyfriend. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so she's freaking out. She goes after her son, and then she wakes up, and there's the dad.
Yeah, there's that. What wasn't he in a Friday the 13th too? Like, wasn't he in both movies? A Freddy and a Jason.
I don't remember.
I think of someone else. I think of someone else.
Here's a nice shot of Robert. Zombie would know. Zombie, you're the knowledge guy. No. He says no.
Okay. I'm confusing him with the sheriff in Friday the 13th. When they lock up, what's his name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
The kid, they go to the park and Nancy is talking, or not Nancy, Heather is talking with her movie dad. All the while, Gage is fucking climbing up onto the top of the thing, and
this was awesome.
He's like, he's outreaching his hands, and then he falls, and then she breaks his fall, and he was like, God didn't take me.
What the hell?
Heather is getting creepy letters in the mail with literally letters. It's a letter with a letter on it.
Okay. Now, did I walk away from this movie and this is the first time we're seeing this, right? And she puts it in a drawer with a bunch of other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
So she's been getting
establish this first, please.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
it's 50 minutes into the movie and now we're seeing these letters, which don't really have any importance at all. Because it literally just says answer the phone, which she does anyways. So it's like, why do you need to do this whole thing? The dad is the cop in Black Christmas. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's where. Okay, thank you, Terry.
So she calls Robert England and she's like, I'm having dreams or feelings or fucking something. And he's like half ignoring her and he's painting. They're talking about Freddy, Nightmare Freddy, but it's like darker and meaner and not like him. And then this is the version we see. So they're all kind of like dreaming about this, but only.
Does Robert England in real life paint?
I don't know.
Is he a painter? Also,
cool.
Why does he look shocked for what he just finished painting? Because I mean,
that's such a movie thing.
It's a process, Robert.
Right, you sketched it. You spent hours on this. Yeah, that's such a movie thing. I hate it. Oh my god, this thing I just finished.
Right.
More dreaming, and we're getting stuff of like the claws coming through the bed, and then she wakes up, and then the sheets are like cut. So mind you, we're literally at an hour into this movie, and we have not seen Freddy yet. So that's fun.
Oh, Zombie says he thinks he's in a trance. Okay. I understand it then. He wasn't sure what he was painting.
Gage is downstairs in the kitchen and he tapes knives to his fingers, which is pretty cool, and tries to attack Mom, which is pretty funny. Cool scene. Finally, they take him to the doctor, and this nurse is like, yo, this is because you're showing him your movies. And she's like, no, I'm not. And she's like, yes, you are. And it's
Come
bad.
on.
Horror movies are bad. Horror movies are bad, guys. Don't let your kids watch it. They give him a sleeping pill, but he doesn't take it. He hides it under his pillow.
Yeah.
And then he goes, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
What? He said that?
And then Heather goes to Wes Craven's house, and this is where they have a conversation about what this movie actually is.
What is Wes Craven? Burgers? Is he hungry for burgers?
He's craving fucking a new movie script. That's what he's craving. Burgers. Yeah. So he's basically telling her the story of what the new script is, and it's like he's having dreams and he's writing a scene. Each scene is a dream he has, and it's like there's this ancient fucking evil, and you have to. Oh, getting a call.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Is this Robert?
It is Robert.
Hi, Robert. How are you doing today?
I am doing all right. I am fresh out of meetings and I'm ready to say hello.
Hell yeah.
Robert, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What's Wes craving?
He's craving some meatballs.
Meatballs. Wes Craven's craving some meatballs. Robert, what did you think of this movie?
I still don't know, and I convinced my mom to take me to this in the theaters. And it was the first Nightmare on Elm Street I got to see in the theater. And
so it probably holds like a special place because of that.
But it
the nostalgia of that.
It wasn't what, as a child, I wanted. I wanted Nightmare on Elm Street 3, or 4, or 5, or even 6.
Right.
It was interesting and it was different, but it was all right.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't. We're at an hour. We're an hour into the movie, and Freddy has not been seen yet, other than his hand and a shadow and a glove. We haven't seen Freddy yet. It's all like we're all building up to this new scary Freddy. But when we see
bitch counter is at 0. The bitch counter is at 0.
He's not said bitch once yet. It's like all this hype of like new Freddy, scarier, meaner, eviler. And it's like, well, first of all, Freddy was pretty fucking evil. He killed children. Yeah. So like how much more can he be? More evil.
Molestier.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, we don't need that. And like, yeah, he looks angrier, but when we see him, other than the coat and some color changes, and he looks a little buffer. Other than that, it's like it's just Freddy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And the whole I don't think the more we talk about it, the more I don't like it.
Yeah, he was too clean as well. Like his burns were almost like you know what he looks like? He looks like one of those Titans from Attack on Titan.
He does. He does look like a
Oh,
Titan.
yeah.
Like really
it's
clean.
It's very like symmetrical. Like someone designed him, you know. It's not just random burns and shit. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Robert, did you have a favorite scene in this movie? Do you have a favorite scene?
Favorite scene? Like when there's a scene where he opens his mouth like a snake and his tongue goes.
Yes. Yeah. All the cool parts happen at the end.
Yeah.
All in one scene. I really like when he was trying to eat the kid. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was scary because that head was straight up in the mouth. He was almost swallowed.
Except for the blah part. I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
I think when he's doing it and he gets stabbed and he's like, and
then at that part, like when the tongue is on the floor and he stabs it, and I get why. But he stabs like the last little tip. Like the tongue is like 14 feet long and he stabs like 1 inch from the end and it goes, and then the tongue sucks back in and then he has like the split tongue, which I get. But like, I don't know. I wanted to see it like his whole tongue gets split in half or something, you know?
Yeah. Did you notice that they were playing the Psycho music?
I did.
When he was stabbing?
That was a little funny. That was.
Yeah.
It's meta,
That was
man.
the,
It's
the
meta.
comedy part. It went
Yeah.
psycho to blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Whoa.
Metal Murph, thanks for the follow.
Thank you for following. That was scary.
That was very loud. Sorry.
It was.
Robert, I know we're not up to ranking this. Oh.
I know what Wes Craven. Something.
Hey, Momo.
Hi, Momo. I don't give me your ranking yet because we aren't up to that part yet. But this is like kind of at the bottom, right? It's towards the bottom.
Yeah, it's.
I know exactly
I can
where
only
I'm going to put it.
Yeah.
I only can think of one worse film.
No, I know what you're going to say,
Yeah.
and you're wrong.
Wow.
I disagree with
Wait.
you on that one.
You think it's
Wait,
worse?
I need.
I mean, we're not there yet, but he's going to say
Yeah.
this is one above two.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's where I was gonna put it.
I'm putting this dead fucking last. I'm telling you what.
Really? But what about
Dead
the
last.
what about the part where he's trying to eat that kid's head?
Doesn't
was
make
cool.
up for two. It doesn't make up for 2 hours of nothing happening. Does not make up for it. At
True.
least that movie, which is it's barely a Freddy movie. At least there's so many other interesting things about that than this. This is like the only interesting about this movie is that this sets up Scream.
Yeah. I will say
True.
though, the best part of this movie is that he didn't stay in a sewer for the whole movie, and then some other person was Freddy for the whole movie. And
Right.
at the end, he was Freddy for a second.
Yeah, that's true.
Very,
Oh, God.
very true.
This is better than that movie for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Hex says a lot of this movie felt like they made it up on the fly, like no one showed up on set knowing what they were doing that day. Very true. Yep.
Yeah.
And I can totally see the meeting at New Line of like, okay, we're gonna do another Freddy, but this time it's about the movie is about the movies, and everyone's playing themselves. And I'm gonna be in it, and I'm craving an acting credit, and it's gonna be great. And they're like, oh my
This
god, this
movie
has
would
never
have
been
been
seen.
A billion times better instead of Nancy being used if it was Robert Englund.
Oh,
being
that'd be
used
cool.
as the main
Oh,
character.
yeah.
And Heather
Yes.
Terrorized.
kind of comes in as
Yeah.
the side like later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then
I
at
like
least you
that.
get Robert Englund in the whole movie, and he's like, Freddy, leave me alone. He's like, no, bitch.
Right. You're me. Yeah. After the
That would be awesome.
after the
Yeah.
painting part with Robert Englund, I don't think he shows up ever again, right?
No.
It's
No.
so weird. God, it's so weird. And I don't know. It's disturbing. Not disturbing. It's like annoying. I don't like this movie. I hate it.
It's
Yeah, can we just
there's-
fast forward, Gabe, to that
yeah,
part?
let's do it. So, there's a
Oh,
scene in
wait,
the hospital. Yeah.
We do need to see the San Francisco treat that happens in this movie, though. I believe that's Nancy. They're outside. Did we pass it?
Does anyone remember where
It's
it
about-
happens?
Okay, yes, I do. It's about like 20 minutes left of the movie.
Okay, so this is where we first see Freddy.
That's
He's haunting her nightmare, and she's chasing him around. There's a hospital. Gage is in the hospital, and he's in a little bubble, and then here, and then he wakes up and running away, and then
Oh, they do also the babysitter or the nanny.
Dude, this
does
scene,
the-
like, she's like, the babysitter was like, "Hey, the mother doesn't want you to give medication to the child," and then they sneak
Right.
attack him,
Yeah.
and then this part happens.
He'll be asleep in no time. Would you mind letting go of my arm?
You bitch! Hey, you can't do that!
You can't.
You can't punch.
It's only allowed on
my
Thursdays.
God, here's a good shot of Freddy. Like, he looks scary for sure, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not It's
No, he's definitely scary.
this scene is cool.
I-
Where she's getting dragged
Yeah.
around the room. I like that.
Yeah. Do they do the upside down room gag in every Nightmare? Does that happen in all of these movies?
I want to
think
say
so.
it's been a while, but I don't know.
Really?
Here he is, fucking this kid on a goddamn road again. Get out of the road. You remember what happened last time? Yes.
He almost got hit by that truck over there.
Jesus.
Again.
You're gonna get waken up in a cemetery. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, so this part's. I like this part where
Okay.
now it's like
Yeah.
she's talking to the actor who's playing her dad, and then he calls her Nancy, and then he turns
Right.
around and he's the cop, and she looks and she's back at the house. Like this was cool,
What?
but it's not cool
Yeah.
enough to make the whole movie better. You know?
Mhm.
It should have
But
happened like
here's the
30 minutes in.
Right. Exactly. She has the streak in her hair now. Like it's yeah.
that's the treat. That's the
It
treat
would have
part.
been-
Oh,
it should
this
have been
is
like
the
a
treat.
Mulholland Drive Freddy, where it's like you don't know for
Mhm.
half the movie what's real and what's not.
Right.
And if she's crazy, if the movie's actually happening,
Yeah. Like I said, I like the concept of this. I think it was poorly executed.
Yeah.
Is this the treat?
Yeah, this is it. Love it.
It looked like he was eating like Burger King, and then he just was like, I'm gonna wipe.
That's amazing. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
Yeah, she takes the sleeping pills that he's been leaving her like breadcrumbs, which is a callback. She falls into Freddy land, and then now they're just kind of fighting, and the script is there, and they're saying what's on the script, and it's all very meta. This is where he goes into the furnace, and Freddy's trying to get him. The hand stretches out, which is pretty cool. And then she's trying to get up. We get a call back to the stairs, the mushy stairs from the first movie. This is where he's trying to eat
there it
her.
is.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll go back. I need to hear it.
I think he even loves like more when he gets stabbed. I don't know. Why does he have to look up when he does that? By the way,
He gets stabbed, and then Gage hides in another little place in there, and then the snake is there, and
Snake, right?
this is where the tongue comes out and wraps around her, which is a cool effect. I like it. It's disturbing. He comes out.
the only thing that's stupid is when you can see him like they show him on a close up like you can see him like mentally controlling the
Mhm.
tongue, and he's like, oh no,
Right.
you gotta move it to the left, move it to the right.
Yeah,
Like
he stabs just a little tip, and then it splits open, and then it gets sucked back in. And then they turn on the fire.
His mouth should be all big because all that tongue.
And this is the part.
Yeah.
This is what I hate. Is he turns into what Freddy really is, which is some fucking mythical demon. And it's not Freddy. It's just this thing who's like, oh, he found Freddy, and he likes this demon or whatever it is. This entity likes to live in Freddy and be Freddy, so he's going to continue to do it. Get
it
outta
looked
here.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the beginning on Mars.
The
For a
eyes.
second.
The eyes popping out.
On Total Recall. That was totally Total Recall.
Yes.
Schwarzenegger.
The place blows up. They jump out of the bed, and then the script is there, and it's a note from Wes like, "Thanks for playing Nancy one last time. At least
Sorry, I
Freddy's
killed your
back."
husband.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
So now the demon
could
is
have left that out of the script.
like trapped somewhere or dead. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. And that's it.
It's dumb.
Yeah, he could have just not killed her husband. He could have
Right.
written nobody getting killed.
Like,
he
get in the accident, give him the scratches, but he just lives, and now he has scars. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben, we got to rank it though.
Okay. All right.
Let's do it. Let's rank the movie. Oh,
We're ranking the movie at the Hall of Rankings, where we go to rank the movie. Thank you, Heck. You know what? I was with Robert at first about putting this above 2, but after rewatching that last part, I think this is the worst one.
yep. I think this goes at 7, dead last. 2 obviously is a weird Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but
Right.
the everything surrounding that movie is interesting. Not everything, but the story of that movie is interesting. Freddy is at least Freddy in it when we do see him. Kind of.
True.
There's the scene where he's very comes out of the dude's chest, which is better than any kill in this movie.
That was cool.
So I would put this at number 7.
Okay, you won
Put it
me
at number
over. I
7.
agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dead
Number
last.
7.
It's
Number
dead
7.
last. Get out of here. Get out of town.
This isn't the last Freddy movie, though, right? We have a remake to watch.
So yes, we have Freddy versus Jason, which I don't think we need to watch because we just watched it. But do you want to just rank it right now?
Sure.
Since if we're gonna skip it, we can just rank it, right?
Yeah.
So I would put Freddy. Yeah. So there's Freddy versus Jason, which we're gonna just throw on the list because we remember it, and then there's the reboot. So we have one left.
Okay.
So let's put Freddy versus Jason. I would put
What's that noise?
It's my.
Something's happening.
They're doing lawn work I'm outside. Yeah, I was thinking 4 or 5. At number 4 or 5.
Freddy's dead. See, I need like a refresher on some of these. Freddy's Dead was Final Nightmare. What was that one? What happens in that? Does Freddy die?
Yeah, it's the last movie. It's the last one. Robert, can you give us a 20-second
Dream Child?
recap?
I didn't like.
Second, bunch
Freddy's
of weird,
dead.
bunch of Warner Brothers cartoon gimmicks. Freddy
Oh,
is the
yeah.
witch of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh,
and
right.
then there's Roseanne and Tom Arnold, and then Freddy has a power glove,
I did not like
and
that
then
one.
he dies.
That does, yeah.
I like that one.
Turkey says that has the pin drop scene. That's a great scene. Okay, I'd put it.
Yeah.
I'd put it at number. I think I'd put it at 4. Freddy vs. Jason.
Above that one, I would put it below that one.
What do you say, Robert? Above or below?
I'd put it above just
Robert.
because it was a movie that I waited for a very long time,
Mm.
and it was fun. It was still fun.
Does have
know.
Jason in it. Does have
True.
Jason. in it.
That alone should put it at like number 1. But
No.
all right, we're putting it at 4.
4. Okay, 4.
Freddy.
So that goes at 4.
Freddy v. Jason.
And oh,
Applaud. Okay.
I thought someone was
Thanks.
peeing for a second.
It does sound like it. Okay, so
those tangles.
watch out. Okay, so yeah, we have one more. Let's go back to the set.
Okay. And the last one that we just watched is Dead Last.
Dead last.
New Nightmare.
So yeah, we have
New Nightmare,
one
Dead
more.
Last. No,
We'll do the reboot, and actually, we'll probably do it pretty soon because it's technically the 13th. Do you want to just do it next week and finish it out?
I'm down for that.
Let's do it. Let's just finish it out.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna do
All right.
the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot next week. Robert, same deal. If you can call in.
Yeah. Works for me.
Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Let me get the poster up here. I don't remember much about this movie other than it confirmed the fact that he is a you know what.
Yeah. Are you getting another call?
We are. Stop looking
You want me
at
to
me.
hang up? And then
No.
Answer?
No, Robert. No, Robert. No.
Yeah, here it is. A Nightmare on
Robert, did you like this one? Did you like this remake?
No.
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 I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, I remember watching it, but this was before I really knew too much about Freddy. So the fact that he wasn't, because he's not like fun in this movie. He's just like a villain. So that was kind of lost on me of like, oh, he's supposed to be funny and running around and having fun, killing people. He's just, and so that to me, it's like, oh, this is just a cool horror movie. Except for the whole,
This wasn't Wes Craven didn't do this, correct?
This is East Craven.
Yeah, I made that joke earlier.
Oh.
Night, but it's okay. It's worth hearing it. Let's see.
East. It's an East
No
content movie.
He did not have anything to do with this movie. Doesn't look like, other than creating it.
It's his characters, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do Nightmare, and that'll be it. And then we have to decide what we do next. Do we do Halloween? I really want to do Halloween. Or Hellmaster.
I think there's a very small and short franchise we should do.
Which one?
What's that?
What do you think? Think?
Oh, right. Terrifier, of course.
Oh, right.
Okay,
yeah,
I forgot. Let's, since we're all three of us here, the plan that Robert and I came up with for Terrifier is, I don't think we talked about it, Ben, is we do a special CAD on a Saturday. So we watch both movies back to back at some point. And then that week's Saturday, we do a CAD, like a special CAD, where we don't like go through scene by scene. We just talk about the two movies, rank them both, and then Tuesday will be a normal episode of CAD. So it's basically like a bonus episode.
Okay, I like this.
You like that shit? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When are we gonna do that? Sometime in the future.
Sometime very soon, because I really want to watch that goddamn movie.
Before December 19th, please.
Before December 19th.
Let's look at the old calendar. So it's two movies back to back. So
it's about 3.5 hours of movie, probably.
The watch party is the issue. It would have to be, we could either do like
we can figure it out. But next week is we're still doing, or this Saturday we're watching the remake.
We're watching the remake.
Nightmare.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And then the week after that we have to do Thanksgiving 2 or 3.
Right.
Ugh. So let's plan for the week after that to do it.
Okay.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be. We'll talk. I don't want to wait that long. I really want to do it quickly because I want to watch them both, and it's fresh.
Okay.
Everyone's talking about this goddamn movie. So we'll do it soon. We'll stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. Robert, thank you for calling.
Thank you, Robert. We missed you.
Thank you for having me on. I miss you guys.
Yeah. Do you want to plug anything? You want to say something to the people out there?
New Gutter Nuggets coming soon.
Ooh.
What?
There's a bunch of shorts and a new episode coming soon.
What's the movie? Is it a secret?
This week's is a discussion, and then the next one, the movie, will be a secret.
Okay,
but it has been chosen.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too.
We're gonna go raid Gumshoe. They're doing $5 Doodle Day, where it looks like
Whoa,
you
cool.
donate $5 and he'll do a doodle. Oh shit!
Ah!
I'm about to go make a $5 duty.
Oh
Joshua. Hi, Mia. Joshua.
Oh god, everyone's doing everything now.
no. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't be a dingus.
Right.
Bye, Robert. See you later.
Bye, Robert.
Bye.
Bye.